10 years ago, Adele set fire to the rain with piercing love songs that made it to the radio worldwide. Her emotional breakup lyrics both touched listeners and inspired funny memes. But her huge popularity wasn't short of a dark twist. Adele's songs are inspired by devastating heartbreaks from her personal life. Serious health issues stopped several of her tours, and last year she shocked her fans with a controversial transformation that triggered very mixed reactions online. What's the real story behind Adele? Adele Laurie Blue Adkins was born on May 5, 1988 in Tottenham, London. She was raised by her mother Penny after her father abandoned them. She spent her teenage years in this modest flat in South London with her mom and a flatmate. That's right, Adele came from such humble beginnings that her mom had to sublet their flat to a tenant to pay the bills. Her bedroom walls during these days were a shrine to the Spice Girls, her first favorite band, before she discovered Etta James and Ella Fitzgerald. Adele began singing when she was 4 years old, never really stopping since. Her modest flat in South London was the inspiration for one of her songs, Hometown Glory. She would play most of her first songs to her friends in Brockwell Park in London, a place she remembers fondly. It has quite monumental moments of my life that I've spent there. I drove past it and I just literally burst into tears. But Adele's tears are always transformed into great songs, and she knew how to do this from a very young age. Just 4 months after graduating from high school, Richard Russell, boss of the music label XL Recordings, noticed Adele's 3-song demo on MySpace. Within the year, she was signed. In 2007, she also made her television debut, performing Daydreamer on BBC's Later with Jules Holland. Looks good when he walks is the subject of their talk. Adele was only 19 when she became the first recipient of the Brit Awards Critics' Choice, and she started performing with Damien Rice. Oh yeah, she also released her first album titled 19. She got many awards for it, such as Best Jazz Act and Best UK Female Artist. But as she was young, she was also a bit unwise. She started a US tour meant to make her famous outside the UK as well. But at that time, Adele was in love with her then boyfriend. So in love that she quit most of the tour dates to be with him, a decision she still regrets. I can't believe I did that. I was drinking far too much, and that was kind of the basis of my relationship with this boy. Who's the boy? His name is still a mystery, but fans call him Mr. 21, as he was the inspiration between Adele's next album. The pair dated from 2008 to 2009, and in an interview with Out, Adele said that she would have given up her career, friendships, and hobbies to be with him. He was my soulmate. We had everything. We'd finish each other's sentences, and we loved the same things and hated the same things, and we were brave when the other was brave and weak when the other one was weak. She calls this period her early life crisis, but as always, she learned from this mistake. In 2008, she appeared as a guest on Saturday Night Live. The next day, her album 19 topped the iTunes charts. By 2009, the album had sold 2.2 million copies worldwide. But it was her second album, 21, that made her the star we know. It was inspired by her breakup with the mysterious Mr. 21. And if the painful split wasn't enough for Adele, she learned that the man had gotten engaged to someone else soon after their breakup. She wrote about her heartache and the world listened. Her emotional songs put her at #1 in 17 countries. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Both her songs, Someone Like You and Rolling in the Deep, were in the top 5 of the UK singles chart. Adele was the first artist to achieve 2 top 5 hits at the same time since the Beatles in 1964. She was also the first artist ever to sell 3 million albums in the UK in 1 year. Set Fire to the Rain became Adele's third #1 single on the Billboard Hot 100, making her the first artist to have 3 #1 singles in a row. In 2011, Adele started her American tour, but this time, bad luck hit. She had to cancel 2 tours because of vocal cord damage. She had laser surgery on her vocal cords and returned next year to the Grammy Awards. She won all 6 categories, including Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Song of the Year. It also won her some funny memes. Indeed, Adele had lost some weight, but this was only one of the meme topics. The other was her overly emotional lyrics. Adele is not afraid to admit to her tendency to cry at everything.
cried if it went really well as well. If it had been like a standout performance, I would have cried as well.
To be honest, if you win 6 Grammys every time you turn a breakup into an album, it might be worth crying all the time. However, Adele's third album, 25, released when she was 26, wasn't going to be another breakup album. My last record was a breakup record, and if I had to label this one, I would call it a makeup record, making up for lost time. Even so, songs like Hello and Send My Love to Your New Lover have pretty breakup-y lyrics. Adele had her first worldwide tour in 2017. Her first 2 shows in New Zealand sold out in a record-breaking 23 minutes. Once again, she had to cancel 2 dates in London following vocal cord damage. As a show of support, fans gathered outside Wembley Stadium and sang her songs anyway. Adele says she felt less frightened about her 25 tour as she was more prepared for the fame and pressure. However, it was the hardest process she'd ever had. Her recurrent health issues, along with her being a mom, brought serious hardship to Adele's life.
Rest for my voice to recover, and then I would just get better, and then I'd have to go back and do something else.
So, did Adele quit music after her third album because of the hard work and health issues? Well, not really. Adele promises a 4th studio album, although fans have been feeling let down for 5 years now. But Adele has other priorities, like being a full-time mom. Back in 2012, she had a son with charity entrepreneur Simon Konecki. Simon and Adele were secretly married in 2016, Adele only making this known to her audience in Brisbane, Australia. While their union stayed pretty much private, their separation caught the eyes of the fans. In 2019, the couple broke up, and her publicist posted online, "Adele and her partner have separated. They are committed to raising their son together lovingly. As always, they ask for privacy. There will be no further comment." As of 2021, the couple's divorce is finalized, but this time the breakup seems less tragic. Simon lives across the street from Adele and their son in order to keep their family united. Perhaps Adele's lack of musical projects is a direct result of her desire to be a good mom. For Adele, it's important that the personal life and work don't mix.
I don't take my work home, and I don't take my life to work either. It gets too emotional.
It might sound ironic, as Adele's music is as emotional as it gets, but the artist has clear boundaries because she has 2 different personalities, musician and mom. When it comes to the mom's personality, Adele keeps her life private. In fact, she even brought a privacy case against a UK-based photo agency that published intrusive paparazzi images of her son taken during family outings in 2013. You can imagine why when Adele opened up about suffering from postpartum depression, anxiety, and panic attacks. "It seems to be harder now," she says, to handle stage fright. "There's more pressure from her fans, and being a single mom is not an easy job." But as a single mom, Adele made a decision that shook her fans. In May 2020, she posted a picture of herself in her garden. She had lost about 100 pounds. At the start of her career, Adele was clearly overweight. This brought her several health issues as well as a lot of internet bullying. It's hard to say just how much of an impact these mean jokes had on her, but we all know that internet hate affects mental health. But Adele, once again, stayed strong. She had always been a symbol of body positivity. She once said, "I've never had a problem with the way I look. I'd rather have lunch with my friends than go to a gym." So what's up with the big change then? Does her staggering weight loss mean she has finally succumbed to the unrealistic body expectations on social media? Nope, she wants to be healthier for her son. Her personal trainer, Pete Gerasimo, explained, "It was never about getting super skinny. It was about getting her healthy, especially post-pregnancy and post-surgery." No matter what the reason, Adele's stunning transformation, rather than her music, seems to be the center of her fans' discussion. Some applaud the change, some are disappointed, saying that she had completely changed her discourse on body positivity. Pictures of a completely different Adele have taken over the internet over the last year. Adele was also spotted with a mystery boyfriend at a Celine Dion concert. But, as always, she keeps her life private. In August 2020, the songstress stunned fans with her bikini body as she dressed up in honor of Notting Hill Carnival, a long-standing London tradition. The carnival, which celebrates Caribbean heritage in the Notting Hill neighborhood, first took place in 1966, but was cancelled in 2020 because of the coronavirus pandemic. After years of silence, Adele returned to the screen on Halloween 2020 as a host on Saturday Night Live. She didn't sing, but she commented on her new look.
Travel bans, I had to travel light and only bring half of me, and this is the half that I chose.
Joking aside, well, there were more joking. Adele played herself in an SNL sketch where she competes with other women for the love of Ben K.
And even more famously at 25. But I have a really good feeling about Ben K.
Really now, joking aside, Adele did please her fans with a perfect interpretation of Someone Like You at the end of the episode, and rumor has it she's working on her 4th studio album. But by now, we know that Adele is much more than her 3 albums. She's a woman who went through a lot and who knows how to turn her pain into touching songs for everyone. Her heartbreaks, hardships, and her sheer strength made her the person we know and love today. Perhaps her ability to create something beautiful out of tragedy should be an inspiration to all of us. Do you like Adele? In any case, we hope you liked our video. Write us a comment and let us know what you think of Adele's career now, and what other viral meme or artist you like us to cover. Before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you next time!